The Chairman, so as I say, I share in his sentiments on the need for us to protect our environment, and as the country will attest, a lot of effort was made, including Operation Halt and all of that, and some of the conclusions the nominee is come to are those that I contest in terms of how illegal mining was combated in the previous administration. But that will be a subject matter for another discussion. Mr. Chairman, you will see that on the 18th of January 2025, 8 people were killed and several others injured in Obuasi when there was a clash between illegal miners and the Ghana Armed Forces, personnel of the Ghana Armed Forces. And indeed, on the 22nd of January, 2 other people were killed in Tano and Wea Forest Reserve. And as I speak to you, the Ghana Coalition Against Illegal Mining has called on President Mahama to declare a state of emergency when it comes to Galamsey. The point I'm making is that, in fact, the situation as it relates to illegal small-scale mining is worsened. It's worsened. 8 people were killed in Obuasi. Anglo Gold Ashanti's concession was attacked. 2 people have been killed. Altogether, 10 people have been killed. That obviously calls for great concern. And the question is specific. If the nominee may assist in guiding us on the policy position of the new government, so that we can all take that into consideration in evaluating his nomination. And the question is this, the follow-up question is this. If given the opportunity to be minister responsible for lands and natural resources, will he follow through with his party's commitment to declare a state of emergency in dealing with Galamsey in Ghana? And if he says he doesn't have the power, will he make such a recommendation to the president, pursuant to the commitment of his party in their manifesto? Will you make that recommendation to the president?
Thank you very much,
for a state of emergency to be declared in Ghana?
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. Honorable Chairman, we face serious crisis with the wanton destruction of our forests, with the polluted rivers. I come from Elembele district and I've seen it firsthand. The challenges we face with the polluted water bodies. These are things that we all know, and I've already spoken about the important steps that must be done. Number 1.
Honorable members, let's have some order so that we can listen to the answer.
Number 1. Illegal mining must be combated. And let me say it very clear here. Chairman, we in opposition were very strong on the issue of illegal mining. As minister, we are going to stand together with the people of Ghana to fight illegal mining. It doesn't matter your status, it doesn't matter your political correlation. If you want to do mining, we have legal processes for getting licenses and doing mining. And this is the good news, Chairman. We have seen why we are where we are. We are where we are because, in my view, a lot of the attempts at addressing some of the issues failed because of some of the points I'm bringing. I come from a mining district. And so I can tell you that number 1, one of the interventions we are going to do is to change the approach. One will be community engagement in a different way. How do we get the community to really be part of this fight? For example, I talk about community engagement and describe the community mining scheme. The community mining scheme has a good name, community mining. But let me tell you how it was done in my area. It was done by government officials at the local level engaging the work of a contractor who would then go to the community and meet the community and be introduced that this contractor is coming to do community mining. And then the community young people will be hired as day laborers. Mr. Chairman, that is not the type of community mining, community engagement we are bringing. Number one, we are going to start a very genuine and transparent approach by first making sure that the people in the areas where mining occurs understand that the destiny of their area is in their hands. The river bodies, the forests, they are the leaders of these areas, and we are going to give them that respect and empower them, working with them to give them the support. If we are going to sell community mining, we are going to put it together in cooperatives and make sure we create enclaves, proper enclaves. And this is one of the problems, Mr. Chairman, and I think the former minister knows. Why is it that everybody is going crazy, digging everywhere? Because they are all looking for where the gold is. We are going to work with the Mineral Commission to make sure, working with the Geological Survey, to have geological investigation to identify mineralized areas where we can now focus attention in groups. When we talked about licensing and decentralizing, that's my second point, decentralizing the licensing regime, because we want the communities to be empowered. Nobody is going to wait for 4 years to get a mining license. They will do illegal mining. But guess what? We are going to make the process such a way that it is easy for them to go through the process. Because ultimately, our focus is to make sure that we deal with people who are engaged in illegal mining ruthlessly, because we've created a pathway, we've empowered the community to do the right thing. And that is what we are going to do.
Mr. Chair, thank you.